Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The air in Manila was thick with anticipation on this landmark day, as the city awoke to a new era for its naval forces. Flashes from cameras lit up the faces of top military brass and government officials, capturing a moment that would be etched in history. The Secretary of National Defense stood at the podium, his expression firm and determined, ready to unveil a vision for the future. He was about to make an announcement that would echo across the vast waters of the Western Pacific, signaling a new chapter in maritime security. For years, the Philippine Navy had been seen as an underdog, a small force tasked with a monumental job, often underestimated by larger powers. Its ships were old, its resources stretched thin, and its capabilities limited by outdated technology. But today, that narrative was about to change dramatically, as new ships and advanced technology were introduced. The words spoken would not just be about new hardware, they would signal a fundamental shift in the nation's resolve to protect its sovereignty and its people, a commitment to a stronger defense. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,600 islands, has one of the longest coastlines in the world, making maritime security a top priority. From territorial disputes to illegal fishing and piracy, the threats are constant and complex, requiring vigilance and readiness. The announcement of a major fleet expansion was a direct answer to these challenges, promising enhanced capabilities and a more robust presence at sea. This was the start of a new chapter for the armed forces of the Philippines, a bold step towards a future where the nation stands strong and secure. The core of the announcement was a single, powerful number, 8. This number represents not just a fleet expansion, but a bold vision for the future of the Philippine Navy. The Department of National Defense officially confirmed its ambitious goal to acquire a total of 8 modern frigates, marking a significant leap forward in naval capability and national defense. This is a massive undertaking for a nation that, until recently, relied heavily on decommissioned vessels from other countries, often operating ships that were decades old and technologically outdated. The plan is clear and structured, building on earlier successes and laying out a detailed roadmap for a formidable surface fleet. Each step is carefully mapped to ensure progress and accountability. The commitment to 8 frigates sends a strong message to both allies and potential adversaries. The Philippines is serious about defending its maritime domain and asserting its sovereignty. The new frigates are designed for blue water operations, able to stay at sea longer, operate farther from shore, and engage in a full spectrum of naval warfare, from anti-submarine to anti-air and surface combat. The number 8 reflects a careful calculation of what is needed to maintain a persistent presence in key maritime areas, such as the West Philippine Sea, where tensions and challenges are ever present. The acquisition is being managed in phases to ensure it is sustainable, effective, and adaptable to future needs, allowing the Navy to learn, adjust, and grow stronger with each new ship delivered. Leading the charge for this new era are the 2 Jose Rizal-Class Frigates, the BRP Jose Rizal and the BRP Antonio Luna. Built by Hyundai Heavy Industries in South Korea, they represent a quantum leap in capability. Commissioned in 2020 and 2021, these frigates are the most powerful warships the Philippines has ever operated. They are equipped with modern weapons systems including surface-to-air missiles, anti-ship missiles, torpedoes, and a 76mm main gun. Their advanced sensors and combat management systems allow them to detect and engage threats from the air, on the surface, and underwater. For the first time, the Philippines has ships that can participate meaningfully in joint exercises with allied navies like the United States, Australia, and Japan. These frigates are not just symbols of modernization, they are active, capable platforms safeguarding Philippine waters every day. Building on the success of the Jose Rizal class, the next phase of the frigate program is already well underway. The Philippine Navy is acquiring 2 new warships which will be known as the Miguel Malvar class. These ships are technically classified as corvettes, but are so heavily armed and advanced that many analysts consider them light frigates. The first of these ships, the future BRP Miguel Malvar, was launched in June 2024, a major milestone for the program. These new corvettes are designed to be even more advanced than the Jose Rizal class, with enhanced anti-submarine warfare capabilities and vertical launch systems. This makes them exceptionally lethal for their size. The Miguel Malvar class represents an evolution, incorporating the latest technology to give the Philippine Navy a sharper edge. With 4 modern warships either in service or under construction, the Department of National Defense is now focused on the final and most ambitious part of the plan, acquiring the next 4 frigates. This project, currently known as the Frigate Acquisition Project Phase 2, is in the advanced planning stages. The Navy is carefully studying its options, looking at designs from various shipbuilders around the world. South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries is a strong contender, but European shipyards like Spain's Navantia and France's Naval Group are also likely to compete. The decision will depend on the ship's capabilities, technology transfer, cost, and delivery timeline. The Philippine Navy is seeking a partner to help develop its domestic shipbuilding and maintenance capabilities. The addition of these 8 modern frigates and corvettes will fundamentally transform the Philippine Navy's operational capabilities. For decades, the Navy was limited to a constabulary role, essentially a maritime police force. The new fleet changes that equation entirely. These ships are true warships designed for combat and sea control. The new frigates, with their surface-to-air missiles and advanced radar systems, create a protective bubble around themselves and other ships. This allows the Navy to operate with much greater confidence in contested environments. Their anti-submarine warfare capabilities, including hull-mounted sonars, torpedoes, and helicopters, give them the ability to hunt for enemy submarines, a threat previously impossible to counter. The Philippines faces a monumental task in guarding its territory. Its exclusive economic zone is vast, covering an area of 2.2 million square kilometers. Patrolling this immense expanse with a small fleet of aging ships has been an impossible challenge. A larger fleet allows the Navy to maintain a more persistent presence in critical areas, especially the West Philippine Sea. This region is subject to competing territorial claims and rising tensions. The new frigates and corvettes will be the primary assets for conducting sovereignty patrols, monitoring foreign vessels, and protecting Filipino fishermen. Having modern, well-armed ships on station sends a clear message that the Philippines is committed to defending its national interests. Acquiring new warships is only half the battle. A modern Navy is more than just its ships. It is a complex system of logistics, maintenance, and support. As the Philippine Navy grows, so too must its shore-based infrastructure. The government has embarked on a parallel program to build and upgrade naval bases across the country. One of the most significant projects is the development of a new naval base at Subic Bay, a strategic hub for the fleet operating in the West Philippine Sea. Other bases, including those in Palawan, are also being upgraded to support forward operations. These improvements will allow ships to refuel, rearm, and undergo repairs closer to their patrol areas, increasing their time on station. The modernization of the Philippine Navy has implications that extend far beyond its own shores. As the fleet grows in strength and sophistication, it signals a new era for the country's maritime presence, not just in Southeast Asia, but across the broader Indo-Pacific region. A stronger, more capable Navy makes the Philippines a more effective partner in maintaining regional security and stability. This enhanced capability allows the country to participate more actively in joint exercises, patrols, and coordinated responses to emerging threats, building trust and interoperability with its allies. By investing in its own defense, the Philippines is demonstrating that it is ready to pull its own weight. This commitment to self-reliance not only boosts national pride but also reassures partners that the Philippines is serious about its responsibilities in the region. This enhances its standing in alliances, such as its mutual defense treaty with the United States, and deepens security partnerships with countries like Japan, Australia, and South Korea. These relationships are vital for sharing intelligence, conducting joint operations, and responding quickly to crises. A more capable Philippine Navy can contribute more effectively to regional initiatives, such as coordinated maritime patrols and information sharing. This helps deter illegal activities at sea, from piracy to smuggling, and ensures safer, more secure sea lanes for all. It also gives the Philippines a stronger voice in discussions about regional security architecture, including the development of a code of conduct in the South China Sea. With a modern navy, the country can advocate more confidently for its interests and for peaceful solutions to disputes. Beyond traditional defense, the new fleet significantly boosts the country's capacity for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. In a nation frequently struck by typhoons, earthquakes, and other natural disasters, a modern navy is a lifeline for isolated communities. Naval vessels are often the first responders, delivering essential supplies and aid to affected coastal areas. Their speed, range, and versatility mean that help can arrive faster, saving lives and restoring hope in times of crisis. The new frigates and corvettes, with their helicopter decks and greater cargo capacity, are far more effective in this role than the older ships they are replacing. These advanced vessels can carry more relief goods, deploy helicopters for search and rescue, and operate in challenging conditions. As we look to the future, the Philippine Navy is on a clear upward trajectory. Ongoing investments in technology, training, and infrastructure are laying the foundation for a truly world-class maritime force. The acquisition of 8 modern frigates and corvettes is a game-changer, providing the nation with a credible deterrent and a versatile tool for safeguarding its interests. These ships are equipped with state-of-the-art systems, making them formidable assets in both peacetime and crisis. The new fleet will allow the Philippines to stand taller on the world stage, a confident maritime nation ready to face the challenges of the 21st century. With every new ship launched, the country's resolve and capability are on full display, inspiring pride at home and respect abroad.